Good morning, Busy Bees. It's Monday, October 20th. Here's your morning news rundown in under 5 minutes. Trump has ordered the National Guard into San Francisco, claiming the city faces anarchy and chaos. Local leaders call the move unconstitutional, noting that they have no large-scale disturbances. I wonder if part of the argument here, when we take these to court, that he is specifically targeting blue cities. And again, there's a multitude of reasons. Number one is we don't vote for him. He's not well liked in these cities. And then again, as I discussed, blue states, blue cities, account for 70% of the GDP. So over 70% of the money comes from our cities, and that's what he wants to control. He doesn't want to control the South at all, or any of those red states. You never see him trying to sway them in any way, besides getting their vote. Then he was there, but now he's abandoned you pretty much. China announced new export limits on rare earth minerals crucial for defense systems and EV batteries. Restricted elements include neodymium, parasodium, dysprosium, terbium, lithium, cobalt, and graphite. I can't even pronounce some of those words. As you saw, I probably butchered them. But these are the earth minerals that are needed for specific things in terms of technology, right? AI technology, electric vehicles, some weaponry. And so by China restricting them, they're essentially restricting us from growing and even running those systems. So here we are at an impasse for the tariffs in China. And this is why you see him going after Venezuela and Colombia, because it is said that they have deposits of these rare earth minerals. He's given up on Greenland, I think. That's another big deposit, but we never know. He may continue to try to disrupt Greenland. During a Marine Corps celebration, artillery shell prematurely detonated, I can't talk this morning, striking a vehicle assigned to JD Vance and JD Vance's security detail. The explosion caused minor injuries to 2 security personnel and a bystander. Maybe you shouldn't be playing with weapons. I don't know. Maybe a celebration can just be a big party and we not blow things up and not injure people and we not shoot things off. I don't know. That must be a man thing. I'm okay with a cocktail and some music. The fragile Gaza ceasefire has ended, and at least 11 confirmed deaths following new Israeli strikes. Israel has suspended aid convoys into Gaza, citing Hamas violations of the truce. Humanitarian groups warn that food and medical supplies will run out within days if border closures continue. And I can't help but feel like this is all by design. I think that some of these negotiations were political theater, and we're right back to where we started. According to the Financial Times, President Trump has privately pressured Ukrainian President Zelenskyy to accept Vladimir Putin's proposed ceasefire deal, which will allow Russia to retain control over occupied eastern territories. Zelenskyy has so far rejected the proposal, calling it a surrender in disguise as peace. Yeah, and that's exactly what it is. I mean, Trump seems to give in to Putin every which way, even though he says, Vladimir Putin listens to me. We're great friends. No, Putin listens to Putin. He has his agenda, and he will do everything to win at that agenda. And over the weekend, we saw Trump say, no King's March was nothing, not a lot of people. It was big nothing burger. But yet, and still, for your birthday and your military parade, you couldn't even get 1/10 of the people to arrive there, even at all your rallies and all of your things. No one goes there because no one supports you, really. It makes me question everything about the election that just happened. In any news, he spent the weekend posting, throwing shit on top of protesters or marchers or people just communing with other like-minded people. And that's what the president does with his precious time. I'm Slippy Sugar. That's the morning news rundown. Stay smart, stay safe, stay informed. Like, share, and follow if you can.